बरसाने वारी की, वृषभानु दुलारी की, कीर्ति कुमारी की. We'll have a little kirtan and then the Radha Ashtami lecture. Sankirtan Madhuri, page number 85. मन करु सुमिरन राधा, है जीवन धन राधा. श्याम स्वामिनी राधा, जय जयति जयति राधा. बहुत छवि राधा, सुन तो बैनन राधा। Bhava हरि हो कृपा राधा, चह हरि हो कृपा राधा, जय जयति जयति राधा, अब डर दानी राधा, अब डर दानी राधा, ब्रज रस खानी राधा, अब डर दानी राधा, ब्रज रस खानी राधा, ब्रज ठकुरानी राधा, जय जय कृपाल राधा, ब्रज ठकुरानी राधा, जय जय Karunamai Shri Radha Rani Ki. Do you all want to listen to the Radha Ashtami lecture? Yes. Then you have to do a loud Jaikara. Karunamai Shri Radha Rani Ki. Yay! This Radha Tattva is extremely esoteric. In Sanskrit, you would say guhya, mysteriously secret. In English, we say esoteric, something whose meaning and existence is abstruse, not easily accessible to everyone. The Atharva Vediya Radhikopanishad says, Yasya agamyatam shutayo vadanti. Radha Tattva is incomprehensible even to the Vedic scriptures. Further, the Atharva Vediya Radhikopanishad says, Sansha Shailaputrim Dham Sansha Kamala Shailaputrim Tam Shakti Dhatrim Namamaha. That Radha Tattva, whose Ansha Swarup, whose fragmental part is Shailaputri, Parvati, and Mahalakshmi, I offer my respectful obeisance to that Radha. And the same Atharva Vediya Radhikopanishad says, Yasya Renum Padayor Vishwabharta Dharati Murdhani, whose foot dust Vishwabharta, Sri Krishna, holds on his head. It means Sri Krishna, he gets an opportunity to take Radhaji's foot dust, he places it on his head. That is the Radha Tattva. So what can we talk about it? Nevertheless, let's get a little inkling and answer some of the questions that arise in people's minds. Who is this Radha Tattva? So, in the Padma Puran, Ved Vyas has written the Bhagavat Mahatmya. Atma tu radhika tasya dhruvam atma asti radhika. Radha Tattva, Radha ji, is the Atma, the soul of Sri Krishna. Atma Ramasya Krishnasya. Just like you are the soul and you have a body. So you are not the body, you are the soul. I hope we are not becoming too philosophic on a Monday morning. See, when the speaker speaks, they look at the listener's face and see where should we cut it off. Because if the Vakta keeps on speaking and the listener is tuned off, then he doesn't remain a Vakta, he remains a Bhakta. So, if you want to go into a little bit of depth, it will have to be a two-way cooperation. You are the body, right? No? Okay, you are the soul. You have a body. Now, Vedavyas has written, Atma Ramasya Krishnasya Dhruvamatmasti Radhika Tasya Dasya Prabhavena Virohosman Sansprishet. Sri Krishna's Atma is Radha. Sri Krishna's Atma is Radha. Simple. Not so simple. Because where did this Atma of Sri Krishna come from? We hear there are three entities in existence: Ishwar, Jeev, and Maya. Ksharam pradhanam amritaksharam haraksharatmana vishate deva ekah tasya bhidyanaad yojanat tattva bhavad bhuyaschante vishwamaya nivritti. The Shvetashvatar Upanishad states there is one kshar which is impermanent, that is Maya. There is one akshar, permanent, eternal, that is the soul. And one ish of kshar and akshar, which is Bhagavan. So these three entities have been mentioned in many Vedic mantras. एतज्ञेयं नित्यमेवात्म संस्थम नातः परम वेदितव्यम हि किंचित भोक्ता भोग्यम प्रेरितारंच मत्वा सर्वं प्रोक्तम त्रिविधम ब्रह्ममेतत्. There is one Bhokta Brahma. That is the soul, you. The Vedas are saying you are also Brahma. And there is one Bhogya Brahma. This is Maya. You are enjoying Maya. So you are the Bhokta and Maya is Bhogya. And there is one Prerak Brahma, the inspirer of the soul and Maya. So Sarvam Proktam Trividham Brahma Metat. The Yajurvediya, Krishna Yajurvediya Shvetashvatar Upanishad is saying here, if you can understand these three tattvas, Maya, Jeev and Ishwar, you have understood everything. So when we say that Radha is the Atma of Krishna, then is Radha a fourth entity in existence? Then how come they said there are only three entities? They should say there are three entities plus the soul, the Atma of Sri Krishna. This is the fourth entity. No. In the case of Sri Krishna, there is no difference between the Atma and the body. Deha, Dehi, Vibhedoyam, Neshvare Vidyate Kvachit. The De and Dehi, they are one. In your case, there is a difference between the body and the soul. When the body stops functioning, the doctor will declare us dead. The body will be burnt, or some people will bury it on the ground and we'll continue on our journey. Now, you can put up boards. Here lies John Smith. Putting up boards is not going to make any difference. John Smith left a long, long time ago. You can dig it up and check. So, the body is different. The soul is different. In the case of God, this distinction doesn't occur. Angani yasya sakalendri vrittimanti pasyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti ananda chinmaya sajul ujjvala vigrahasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahmaji is praying to Sri Krishna. Oh Sri Krishna, your body is made of divine bliss. Ananda chinmaya sadujjvala vigrahasya. And with every limb you can do the work of all the other limbs. Like for example, we can see with the eyes, hear with the ears and smell with the nose. In the case of Sri Krishna, if he so wishes, he can hear with the eyes, smell with the ear and see with the nose. Or if he wishes, he can simply with the eye hear, smell, see, taste, touch, feel. Or if he likes, binu pad chalai sunai binu kana kar binu karma karai vidhi nana. Without any of the senses, he can do the works of all the senses. So for that God, there is no difference between his soul and his body. Hence, when we say that Radha is the soul of Sri Krishna, It doesn't mean there's a fourth entity. Actually, Radha is the bliss-giving energy of Sri Krishna. When you people get bored, what do? Everybody does different things, right? Somebody goes on social media, somebody goes walks in the mall, somebody goes for vacation, trip to Santa Cruz, etc. Everything done. Some people have got more money, they go to Cancun, etc. So when you want entertainment, you go and get it from outside. In the case of God, this is not a necessity. He has got a Shakti. That is his bliss-giving Shakti. That Shakti is called Ahladani Shakti. Ahladani Shakti means the power that gives Ahlad, infinite bliss to God. So God never gets bored. He doesn't have any need to see movies. His Shakti is always there giving him bliss. That Ahladani Shakti is the most confidential power of God. It is such a power that it makes God dance. And that is the reason why we see Kadamba ki dari, jhule Radha pyari, jhule Radha pyari, jhulave banwari. Imagine, God is swinging Radharani. Radharani is saying, you didn't do it properly, try better. So she is the one who can make God dance. He is captivated by her because she's giving him that kind of bliss. These things we can only hear right now. We'll not understand what is the meaning of the bliss and what kind of bliss, etc., etc. Nevertheless, to get a little bit of idea. So Radha ji is the supreme power of Sri Krishna. And in the case of God, there is no difference between him and his Yogamaya Shakti. They are both one. The question of separating them is like saying, remove the whiteness from the milk. Remove the moonshine from the moon. Both are impossible. Likewise, it's impossible to remove, to separate Radha from Krishna. Hence, Sri Krishna tells Radha, Yatha tvancha tathancha bhedo hi navayor dhruvam avayor bhed buddhincha yah karoti naradhamaha tasya vasa kala sutre yavachendra divakarau purvan sapta paran sapta purushan patayantataha koti janmarjitam punyam nashayanti nishchitam. Now we say, such scary language is usually not there in our Hindu Dharma, but in this case there is. Sri Krishna says, Radha, you and I are the same. If anybody considers us to be different, avayor bheda buddhincha, that person will reside in the worst kind of hell. His 7 ancestors and 7 generations of progeny will all be destroyed, and all his good deeds will be burnt. Say, my God, so drastic. That's just a way of scaring us that don't harbor such kinds of concepts in your head. I accept Krishna, but I don't accept Radha, etc. You can never separate the Shaktiman from the Shakti. Out here, a question arises that why is the Radha Tattva not mentioned in the Bhagavatam. If Radha Tattva is so important, why is there no mention of it in the Bhagavatam? So, Acharyas have given the explanation for this. They say that Radha Tattva is not mentioned by the name Radha, but by other names. Yatha Priyangu Patreshu Gudhamarunyamishyate Srimad Bhagavate Shastre Radha Tattva Midrisham. Like, for example, ladies, when they go for marriage parties, etc., they put mehendi on their hands. So that mehendi, when it is put, it seems like some green muck. And later on, when it is ripened and you remove it, you say, wow, such artistry. Likewise, there are two ways of mentioning an entity. One is abhidha and one is vyanjana. One is a direct reference and the other is an indirect reference. So Shukadev has used the indirect means, and there was a compulsion for him to do that. He could not say Sri Krishna is roaming around with Radha. Why? Was there some kind of restriction in the times? The problem was that Shukadev himself has got so much of love for Radha, because his eternal situation is he is a parrot in Golok, in Radha Krishna's Leelas, and his Nitya Seva is to serve his Swamini, Radhaji, by saying sweet things, appropriate things. So Shukadev ji is in such a state of absorption of Radhaji's love, if he says Radhe, he faints off. It's not that he has to faint, but he can faint. And the unconsciousness can stretch long. Radha naam matrena murcha shanmasiki bhavet. He may even faint for 6 months. Now, Parikshit said, Maharaj, I've got 7 days, please tell me what to do. And Shukadev is trying to complete the Bhagavad in 7 days. And if he starts saying in between, Radha and Krishna were doing this Leela and then faints, Parikshit will be left there. The Takshak will come and bite him. The whole thing will be incomplete. So he did not directly use the name Radha. He made indirect references. Like, for example, he has used the word Rama. Hanath, when Sri Krishna did the Maharas. So he says, Re me Ramesho Vrajasundari bhir yatharbhaka swapratibimba vibhramaha. Sri Krishna is doing Maharas with the gopis. Was like a child playing with its shadows. The child plays with the shadows. And Sri Krishna is doing Maharas with the gopis. So, the word he has used for Sri Krishna is Ramesh, the Ish of Rama. Now, Rama is another name for Parvati. So, is he referring to Ish of Rama? Or Rama sometimes refers to Lakshmi as well. In either case, he is not referring to Mahavishnu or to Shivji. So he is referring to the Ish of Rama, which is Krishna, which means here the Rama word has come for Radha. Again, one word that is used for Radha is Shri. If you go to Barsana, there is Shriji Mandir. So, this verse comes in the Bhagavatam, Kamayamah etasya Srimat Padaraja Shriya kuchakum kum gandhadhyam murdhna vodham gadabhritaha. The queens of Dwarika, Rukmani, Satyabhama, etc., they desired the foot dust of Shriji. Which Shriji? That Shriji who on her chest has got the foot dust of Sri Krishna. So the foot dust of Sri Krishna, when Radhaji put his feet out here, the foot dust is here. And the queen say, we want the foot dust of that Shriji. Now Shri word is also used for Lakshmi. But they are not referring to Lakshmi here because they are Swayam, themselves the avatars of Lakshmi. So this word Shri has come for Radha. And like this, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has pointed to 7 references. Let me give you a third one. When Sri Krishna began the Maharas, so there were all the gopis around and Radha Krishna in the center. Angana mangana mantare madhavo madhavam madhavam chantare nangana ittama kalpate mandale madhyaga sanjagau venuna devaki nandana. And in the center of the Ras Mandal were one gopi and Sri Krishna. And when the gopis developed pride, Sri Krishna left them, took this one gopi with him. So Shukadev says, Yam Gopi Manayat Krishna. That gopi did special aradhana of Krishna. That is why Krishna took her away. So this word gopi is also a synonym for Radha. Just like Vishnu has got 1,000 names, Krishna has got thousands of names. Likewise, Radha has also got so many names. Among them are Rama, among them are Shri, among them is Gopi. By all these names, Radhaji is being referred. Plus, finally, when Radha Krishna left the Ras Mandal, the remaining gopi says, Anayaradhito nunam bhagavan haririshvaraha. Now here the word Radha has come. Anayaradhito nunam. Like they say, in amongst the 50 states of the United States, there is one state which includes the name of another state. This is the children's joke. Arkansas has got Kansas within it. So, Anayaradhito nunam. Now here the Radha Naam is coming. That gopi is done special aradhana. So actually, this word Radha is very interesting. It has got 2 meanings. Just like the word Shri has got 2 meanings. Shrayate Shri. Shriyate Harim iti Shri. Shri is that Shriji who worships the Lord. So the Pratham Sevika is Mahalakshmi, who is worshipping Sri Krishna, Mahavishnu. However, Shrayate Harimiti Shri. Vishnu is also worshipping his Ladini Shakti. So this is more evident in the case of Radha. Krishnena Aradhyate iti Radha. Who is Radha? That entity who is worshipped even by Sri Krishna. That is the entity, the supreme divine power, whose appearance in this world we are celebrating today. And if somebody insists on arguing, I am not satisfied about the mention of Radha in Bhagavad, well, the writer of the Bhagavad also wrote 17 other Puranas. He has mentioned Radha Tattva in the other Puranas. In the Padma Puran, he says, Lakshashah Kamala Dasya. Millions of Kamalas are Dasis of Radha. In the Narad Puran, he says, Radha Vamancha Sambhuta Mahalakshmir Prakirtita. Mahalakshmi manifested from the left side of Radhaji. In the Adi Puran, he has written, Tatrapi Radhika Shashvat. She is an eternal entity. In the Matsya Puran, he has written, Rukmini Dwaravatyancha Radha Vrindavane Vane. In the Devi Bhagavad Puran, he is written, Radhanoti Sakalan Kaman Tena Radha Prakirtita. And in the Brahma Vaivartak Puran, he has written, Adau Radham Samucharya Paschat Krishnam Parat Param. First of all, we do our Aradhana of Radhaji, then we do of Sri Krishna. Why? Like when you go to the temple, you first do pranam to your Guru, and then you do pranam to God. That was established as a Siddhant by Saint Kabir. Guru Govind do khade ka ke lagu paye. Balihari Guru apne Govind diyo milay. Because it is the Guru's grace which enables us to meet God. Likewise, Radha Krishna are there, but Adau Radham Samucharya Paschat Krishnam Parat Param. Vedvyas is writing that first of all do pranam to Radhaji, because she will then bless you. She will grace you with her Shakti. And by that grace, Radhaji's mercy, you will meet Sri Krishna. People ask, why do you all say Radhe Radhe? So the whole thing actually, it first got popular in Vrindavan as Radhe Radhe Sham se mila de. Oh Radhaji, you help me meet Sri Krishna. So Radhaji is the Shakti. She is the Yogamaya Shakti. And if God does anything, it is by virtue of His Shakti. Without His Shakti, Bhagavan can also not do anything. Shankaracharya, he propagated for reasons, historical reasons, the philosophy of Advaitvad, in which he propounded that there is only one Brahman, which is without forms, attributes and Shaktis. Nirgun, Nirvishesh, Nirakar, Brahman. So, Shankaracharya, when he was going to Badrika Ashram, on the way comes Jyotirmat. Close, when you are going reasonably high in the mountains, there is a place, Jyotirmat. Anybody been to Jyotirmat? Okay, so out there, so he got dysentery out there, Pechesh. Now he was on the bed. So one little girl came. She said, Shankaracharya ji, will you do Shastrarth with me? Scriptural debate. Shankaracharya said, I don't have Shakti right now. So the little girl said, but you don't believe in Shakti? You believe that Brahman is without Shakti and everything is Mithya? How don't I believe? Only when I have Shakti I'll do Shastrarth. The little girl revealed her divine form as Mother Durga, the Yogamaya Shakti of God. So that Yogamaya Shakti, without Shakti, we people also can't do anything. Only thing is our Shaktis are infinitesimal and Bhagavan's Shaktis are infinite. And the supreme amongst those is the Shakti that gives him bliss. That Shakti is full of love. tell me what satisfies you the most. Which emotion? Does greed satisfy? Impossible. Does pride satisfy? Impossible. What satisfies is love. So in the case of God also, it is the love which completely satiates him. And Radhaji is such an infinite ocean of love that we can't even fathom 1 micron of that ocean. So that love is so intoxicating to Sri Krishna that he becomes enslaved. And when Radhaji sometimes, so Radhaji says, Prasade sa dishi dishi cha sa prishta sa tas. Sorry, this is by Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna in separation from Radha. What is his state? Prasade sa dishi dishi cha sa prishtata sa pura sa paryanke sa pathi pathi cha sa tad viyoga turasya hangho chetah prakritirta para nasti me kapi sa jagati sakale koyam advaitavadah. Sri Krishna thinks the whole world has become Radhamay. Such is the extent of the separation in when he is unable to see Radha. So this Radha Tattva, Sri Krishna himself becomes a beggar in front of Radha. And Radhaji gives him love. Of course, that doesn't mean that Radha is something else. Radha is Krishna's Shakti. But in the divine play of Leelas, Radhaji takes on the superior position. And those Rasik saints who know the secret, a little bit of the Radha Tattva, they then surrender themselves at the feet of Radharani and say, this is the best way to do Krishna Bhakti. Because who knows better how to give pleasure to Sri Krishna and serve Sri Krishna? It is Radha. So let me then just help Radha in serving Krishna. This is called Sakhi Bhav. Contrasting to this is Kant Bhav. What is Kant Bhav? Sri Krishna is my beloved. It's Kant Bhav. It's extremely elevated. You cannot criticize it. But even higher is the Sakhi Bhav. I am a Sakhi of Radharani. Sri Krishna doesn't want to meet me, never mind. Let him meet Radharani. I'll just help make all the arrangements. Now this bhav is full of selflessness. And that is why it is a higher level of bhakti. So these things, of course, will come later on. What we need to understand is that Radha Prem is special in 2 ways. First is the extent of the love. And the second is the quality of the love. The quality of love is defined by the extent of selflessness. How much is the tyag? How much is the sacrifice? Radhaji's sacrifice is so infinite, neither can it be described nor can it be understood. That will become a complete separate chapter. I will bring our discussion to a close by addressing this question. Is there any mention of Radha Tattva in the Vedas? Ultimately, the Vedas are the final authority. Do the Vedas say anything about Radha Tattva? Idam hyanvojasa sutam radhanam pate pivatvasya girvanaha. Here the Radha Tattva, the gopis, they savored the Somras, the divine love Radhaji savored that divine love. Vibhaktaram havamahe vasoschitra radasa savitaram nrichakshasam. I offer my respects to that Sri Krishna who during the Maharas took Radhaji away with him from the gopis. But then many scholars of Sanskrit, they refute this. They say, no, you go into the vibhakti and it means different things. You see, Sanskrit, each word can get so many meanings. So they say, no, the Radha that is being said here is not referring to Radha Rani, but it's meaning something else. Well, I'll give you a third mention. Tvam nrichaksham vrishabhanu purvi Krishna swagne arusho vibhahi. The father of Radhaji, Vrishabhanu Purvi. So Vrishabhanu's daughter, this Vrishabhanu's name has come in the Vedas. Now there is no scope for debate or doubt. It's very clearly a reference to Radha. From our point of view, we have to just understand this much, that just like God is one, the same Krishna is also Shiv, is also Ram, is also Ganesh. There is one God. Likewise, their Yoga Maya Shakti are also one. And that is why in the Brahma Vaivartak Puran, Sri Krishna tells Radhaji, Yatha tvam radhika devi goloke gokule tatha Vaikunthe cha Mahalakshmi bhavati cha Saraswati bhavati bhartya lakshmischa kshiro dashaina priya dharmaputra vadhustvancha shantir lakshmi swarupini kapilasya priya kanta bharate bharati sati dwaravatyam Mahalakshmi bhavati rukmini sati tvam sita mithilayancha tvachhaya draupadi sati ravanena rita tvancha tvancha ramasya kamini. Oh Radha, these are all your different forms. So there is the Radha Tattva on the basis of all these scriptures. We have understood the validity and the importance of that Radha Tattva. Beyond that is the ras, the bliss. In the divine pastimes, Radha, Krishna savor divine loving exchanges. To give you a little idea, once Sri Krishna was so absorbed in love for Radhaji that he fainted. And when Radhaji came in the forest grove, she saw that from every pore of Krishna's body, Radhe, Radhe, this sound is emanating. Radhaji said, Krishna loves me so much. Thinking about that, she fainted. So after a little while, Krishna came to consciousness and he saw Radha is lying by his side unconscious. And from every pore of her body, Sham, Sham is coming. Krishna said, I never knew Radha loves me so much. And he also fainted. So Radha came back to consciousness and she saw Krishna lying there. Again those memories and sentiments were evoked and again she fainted. And then Krishna came to consciousness and again he saw this went on for many, many times until Lalita Sakhi had to intervene and put an end to this Leela. So, for us to talk about Radha Tattva, to discuss it, is like a blind man wanting to go and explain the beauty of the sunrise and the sunset. Nevertheless, we can just understand the principle. So they have this union where they are united and then there is separation and this ocean of love in their hearts where the waves are getting created. When Uddhav went to Braj, bringing the message of Krishna with him. So one saint has written in that regard, Uddhav, तुम मुझको ये कैसा सुना रहे हो मिथ्या संदेश, भुला रहे क्यों, मिथ्या कहकर प्रियतम कहाँ गए परदेश. Hey Uddhav, don't put me in your confusion. Shri Krishna has not gone to Pardesh, to Mathura, he is right here. देखो वो देखो कैसे कैसे कदम मूल अपलक वे झांक रहे हैं मेरी ओर. See under that tree. देखो वो देखो कैसे मृदु मृदु मुस्काते नंद किशोर, खड़े खड़े कदम मूल अपलक वे झांक रहे हैं मेरी ओर. Look, he is standing there under the tree. So she got darshan of Krishna. And she's saying, there he is, look. And he is smiling, looking at me. So she was savoring that sentiment when all of a sudden Krishna disappeared. है ये कहा वे कैसे हो गए हैं अंतर्धान, हाय क्यों नहीं दिख रहे मुझको प्रियतम मोह निदान. What has happened? Why has he disappeared? So now she is experiencing immense viraha. And finally Krishna gives darshan and she is satisfied. There he is. These kinds of divine leelas. Presently the bhakti that we are doing is called sadhan bhakti. When you keep on and on and on doing this, the defining characteristic of sadhan bhakti is what? You try to take your mind to Sri Krishna and then it comes off. Then again you take your mind, again it comes off. This is sadhan bhakti. And when you carry on doing it, the mind starts sticking. That stage is called bhav bhakti. Now you don't need to say, how do I do Roop Dhyan of God? It becomes automatic. But you still continue your sadhana. And the mind gets more and more absorbed until the complete surrender happens. The stage of Mahamekam Sharanam Vraja is reached. At that stage, then God gives us, through the Guru, Prema Bhakti. That's the third Bhakti. That beyond the Prema Bhakti, now I'm talking after God realization, there are 7 more Bhaktis. Man Bhakti, Sneh Bhakti, Pranay Bhakti, Rag Bhakti, Anurag Bhakti, Mahabhav Bhakti. And the final one is Madhanakhya Mahabhav Bhakti. Though very few saints will reach the stage of Mahabhav Bhakti. That is the stage of the gopis who participated in Maharas. And beyond that is one bhakti which even Sri Krishna doesn't have. It's only with Radharani. It is called Madhanakhya Mahabhav. That is the sole right property of Radhaji. Sarva bhavod gamollasi madanoyam paratparam rajdhajate ladani saro radhaya mevaya sada. The Ujjwal Neelmani says, Madhanakhya Mahabhav resides only in Radha. So that Radha, who is the epitome of the highest kind of love and devotion, on this day we remember her graces and we beseech her to bestow a little drop of her grace so that we can also fulfill the purpose of our life by receiving divine love and engaging in their eternal seva. Karunamai Shri Radha Rani ki. One more kirtan. Page number 75. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Nahi bhulu toi pal chin aadhe. Nahi bhulu toi pal chin aadhe. Pal chin aadhe. Pal chin aadhe. Nahi bhulu toi pal chin aadhe. As anukampa kar Radhe. As anukampa kar Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. महल टहलनी मोही बना दे. महल टहलनी मोही बना दे. मोही बना दे. मोही बना दे. महल टहलनी मोही बना दे. भैया पर उड़ा दे, बलैया ले उड़ा दे. भैया पर उड़ा दे, बलैया Viharini, Kunj Viharini, Oh Kunj Kunj Vich Kunj Viharini, Viharati Nitya Prati Shri Radhe. Viharati Nitya Prati Shri Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Everyone, let's clap along. Jai Radhe. Oh, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. गहवर वन में लतन पतन में गहवर वन में लतन पतन में लतन पतन में लतन पतन में ओ गहवर वन में लतन पतन में ब्रज कण कण में श्री राधे ब्रज कण कण में श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे पश्चिम राधे पूरब राधे पश्चिम राधे पश्चिम राधे पश्चिम राधे पूरब राधे पश्चिम राधे उत्तर राधे दक्षिण राधे उत्तर राधे दक्षिण राधे जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे ऊपर राधे नीचे राधे, जय राधे everyone. ऊपर राधे नीचे राधे, ऊपर राधे, ऊपर राधे, ऊपर राधे नीचे राधे, जित देखो तित श्री राधे, जित देखो तित श्री राधे, जय राधे जय राधे राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे, जय राधे जय राधे राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे, जय राधे जय राधे राधे, जित देखो तित श्री राधे, जित देखो तित श्री राधे, जित देखो तित श्री राधे, ऊपर राधे नीचे राधे, जित देखो तित श्री राधे, जित देखो तित श्री राधे, जय राधे जय राधे राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे, जय राधे जय राधे राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे, everyone. जय राधे जय राधे राधे, जय राधे जय राधे राधे, राधे राधे, राधे राधे, जय राधे जय 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 श्री राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे, जय राधे जय राधे राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे, Mai Shri Radha Rani